everybody. I've got a couple more articles that I wanted to bring to you this morning. And I'm bringing this stuff to you because I know that it's not going to get covered a lot in mainstream media. And it'd be easy for people to overlook, and it reinforces everything that I've been telling you about how you need to get prepared, stock food, grow food, build networks, things like that. Two specific articles that I wanted to talk to you about. The first, Biden is set to announce ban on U.S. import of Russian oil as of today. The U.S. will be making that move without the participation of European allies. The ban includes Russian oil, liquefied natural gas, and coal. Now, imports of Russian oil and petroleum products only represents about 8% of the U.S. total. But with Europe, it's a much higher number. I believe it's somewhere around 30%, 30 to 40%. They're not willing to cut it off right now. The United States is. And as of today, that will happen. I believe Biden is supposed to make that statement somewhere around 10:45 this morning. Now, this comes also as, well, before I get to that, you need to understand that U.S. imports also 700,000 barrels of crude and petroleum products every single day. Now, again, it's 8% of the total. It might not sound like a lot, but it actually is. It's more than it seems. But this comes as the U.S. is already experiencing record high gas prices. We're having trouble providing enough gas and oil to do what we need to do. And we're making multiple releases of oil from our strategic reserves at the same time as hindering the drilling and production here at home. So this is going to add to the already record high gas prices. Here where I live, we've already reached $4 a gallon, whereas 2 weeks ago it was about $3.29 a gallon to $3.49 a gallon. We're already at $4, so it's going to go much higher. The second article, and this might not seem to have anything related to the first, Biden to issue executive order on cryptocurrency this week. I'm not sure when this week, but it's supposed to come out this week. The move comes under the guise of concern about Russia using crypto to evade the impact of sanctions. Now, this executive order is supposed to set the groundwork for how cryptocurrency will be regulated and how it's traded. Additionally, the order will explore the possibility of a new central bank digital currency. Now, before I go any further, they've been exploring the digital currency for a while now. They've had a group from MIT working with the Federal Reserve and the Treasury to explore how to set that up. They've already been exploring it for a while now. So while this article might make it sound like it's something they're newly considering, they wouldn't be mentioning it if they didn't already have a plan in place. So that is coming. Further confirmation that we will be going to a digital dollar at some point. They're setting up the groundwork for how it's going to be regulated and traded. They're using Russia and the possibility of them using cryptocurrency to evade sanctions to justify regulating cryptocurrency here, which will apply to you and me. Now, there was a quote in that second article, and I'm going to read the quote to you. And it's by Acting Director Him Das. Although we have not seen a widespread evasion of our sanctions using methods such as cryptocurrency, prompt reporting of suspicious activities contributes to our national security and our efforts to support Ukraine and its people. All right. That's a direct quote from the article from Acting Director Hemdas. Now, what you need to understand about that is they're not seeing Russia use cryptocurrency to evade the sanctions, not widespread anyway. Nothing major. But, as we all know, the government will not let a good crisis go to waste. They will use any kind of crisis to justify restricting people's rights and freedoms here in the United States. They've done it constantly since the beginning of this country. Government itself is designed to restrict people's freedoms. And it's in their best interest to continue to do such. Now this, although they're using this Russian sanction issue to justify setting up regulations to control how things are done. And in that quote also, prompt reporting of suspicious activity contributes to our national security. If you don't think that will apply to us here as well, you're mistaken. This is also setting up the groundwork for reporting suspicious activities of people here in the United States. When this digital dollar does come out and they regulate cryptocurrency to control people and how they spend it, they are going to set the groundwork for the snitch network, so to speak. Report people who have unusual activity or suspicious activity. Much like a while back when you had people reporting on conservatives, homeschoolers and things like that, reporting suspicious activity, you're going to see that with the cryptocurrency. This is just, they're using this Ukraine-Russia sanction mess to justify setting up these new controls. Now, they were planning on doing it anyway. You need to understand that. They were going to do this anyway. They're not doing this because of Russia. They're not doing it for the benefit of Ukraine. They see an opportunity to use Russia and Ukraine to justify the loss of freedom here. And you might wonder how it can be, how regulating cryptocurrency could be a loss of freedom. It's simple. Cryptocurrency was developed. The primary goal was to be able to maintain anonymity and privacy from the United States government and the IRS. If they regulate it, they can control it, they can track everything. That anonymity, that privacy is gone. You've lost that right to privacy. The whole reason for going to the digital dollar is to eliminate cash so that you don't have privacy. So they want to be able to track everything you do, everything you buy, everything you sell. They want to be able to tax everything you buy and sell. They want to know what you're buying, how much of it you're buying, when you're buying it, who you buy it from. This allows them to tax you at 100% of the money that you earn and spend. Up to now, you've been able to sell something at a flea market or a yard sale for cash, and the government can't track it, they can't tax it. That's not going to be the case in the future. They're going to know exactly what's going on. This is why I'm telling you. Food is important, but so is building up a network of people you can barter with. Building a network of people that you can trade with. Building and developing the skills that you can trade with. This is just further confirmation of what they're going to be doing. And you need to take the steps that you need to take. I know these two articles aren't going to get covered in mainstream media. They're probably going to get buried on social media as well. But I wanted to bring it to you. As always, the links to these two articles will be in the description below. Please, people, take care of yourselves by getting ready for what's coming. That's all I've got for right now. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll catch you later. Take care.